Hey everybody, and welcome to this video. This is going to be a chit chat, get ready with me, trying new makeup products, kind of like all in one kind of video. I just wanted to play around with some new makeup, but I also kind of wanted to do like a little bit of a update, what's going on, kind of just let you guys know what's happening, where I've been, all this crazy stuff. So that's what we're gonna do in today's video. So if you guys want to see me play around with some new makeup, I have the e.l.f. Retro Paradise collection. I've got the new BH Cosmetics like brunch line. And yeah, just a bunch of different new products that I wanted to play with. Some of them are not new, they're just new to me that I still want to try out. So yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing this video and keeping up with me, then go ahead and keep on watching. Alright, so I just went ahead and did my brows really quickly off camera just because I didn't have any really new brow products. I just used all of the XX Revolution products that I used in my last video. So yeah, I figured I'd just do it really quickly off camera, get those over with, and move on. So let's go ahead and start with the eyes just because I don't know how the palettes I'm going to use are with fallout or anything like that. So I'm just going to start by priming my eyes with this XX Revolution eye primer in the shade Basic. So while I'm doing my makeup, like I said, I'm going to kind of do a little like update, what's going on, where I've been, where my mind is at. So I really thought like when all of this happened that I was going to be super productive and like be on top of my game with videos and stuff, just because I was off work for a couple weeks back in the winter and I was really productive. I feel like I was like on top of my game with YouTube and I was like uploading the most consistently that I had ever uploaded. So I was like, oh yeah, like, you know, we're off work now, so the plus side is I have more time to film. But with everything going on, I just felt like so unmotivated to film. Like at the very beginning, like March, April, probably like the first like 2 months, I just felt like so unmotivated to film. I felt just so like, I don't know, like I feel like my priorities were just not in the right place. I was just dealing with a lot personally and just like it was just a lot to go through. So I felt like I should have been putting my time and my energy into, you know, doing YouTube, and I just didn't. I just did not feel like filming, and I don't want to ever come on here and film just to film because I feel like I can tell when I'm just out of it. I think I did film like a full face of Milani video and I didn't upload it just because I didn't like it. I felt so boring. I just felt like I was just doing it just to do it. Like I just didn't feel like I was in the video, you know what I mean? It kind of was like a little bit robotic, like, oh, this, like it just was not good. So I took a step back from making videos, and I was just kind of trying to get by, honestly, day by day. I wouldn't say I don't have, like, you know, any depression or mental health issues in that sense. I do struggle with anxiety, but at that time I wasn't really having any, like, anxiety. I was just bored, honestly. I just did not know what to do. Like, I was just out of it. And so well, first let me say I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. Retro Paradise palette. This is such a cute palette. The packaging is so freaking cute. It matches my sweatshirt. How cute is that? So the first color I'm gonna start off with, I think I want to go in with Fuego first as like my crease color, my base crease color, I guess. Yeah, so I just felt like super unmotivated and just I was honestly just trying to get through day by day. At the very beginning, I was like, obviously we weren't sure like how long this was gonna last. I was like, you know, a couple weeks will go by, we'll go back into work and, you know, things will go back to normal. Obviously we're in July now and things are still crazy. My job is like just opening back up because we're going into phase 3 and it's still just like so different, and I just don't even know like how it's gonna work because I do work in childcare. It's usually a before and after school service, and then on the summers we do like a summer camp. So we are opening for a couple of weeks at the very end, like halfway through July to like the beginning of August, and just the way we're doing training and stuff now, just the way that it's set up is just so different, and just, I don't know, it's just crazy. So I was just dealing with, you know, all of that. Obviously everybody was dealing with that, you know, the transition into working from home or just being at home. For me, I wasn't working from home, I was just at home, like pretty much getting paid still. Like I thankfully still had like my income coming in, but you know, it was just like I didn't have anything to get me through the day. I didn't have anything to look forward to. You know, it was just at the very beginning I tried to be a little bit more like productive, trying to do things just to keep my mind busy. I got all of these like paint by number things. I was doing painting. I was, you know, listening to a lot of music. I would do my makeup. I wasn't in the mood to film, but I would still do with my makeup, I would still do my makeup and play with my makeup, you know, just to, because for me that's something that's fun. It's calming. I love to do it. I love playing with makeup. And so even though I wasn't filming, like I was still playing with my makeup and doing my makeup, which was really fun for me. It's just I wasn't in the mood to sit and talk to a camera, you know. So it just took me a little while to kind of get into the groove of things, and I felt like, okay, yeah, now we're getting to it, now we're doing it. And then a couple weeks ago I was hit with like health issues, and I've never had any health issues. Now I'm going in with Sandy Bum. I've never had any health issues in the past. Like I've never had to, you know, be hospitalized or anything like that. And so I was hit with some health issues that turned pretty serious, and I've just been dealing with that, and that had caused me a lot of anxiety. That for me was a really hard situation to be in. Again, like I said, I've never really had any issues with my health. I've never struggled with things. Like my only issue, anytime I go to the doctor, they're just like, you know, obviously you're super overweight, like that's your only issue. And it's like, yeah, okay, I know. And it's like I do struggle with that. I know that's something that obviously in the future would have negative effects, and I try to, you know, do things and stay active and stuff like that, but I've never had any like serious problems. I'm going with Caliente actually instead. Anyway, so it just got really serious pretty quickly, and I was scared. I was really, really scared. Honestly, I thought like I was gonna die at one point. I really did. And that is the scariest feeling ever. I just remember thinking like I'm never gonna get to see my niece grow up. Like I'm gonna miss out on all these things. I was just really, really scared. And you know, even in the recovery from those health issues, I still have the anxiety of like something's gonna happen. Like until I'm fully healed, fully recovered 100%, I'm always gonna have a little bit of anxiety of like it's gonna take a turn and something's gonna happen. And it's just such a scary feeling. Honestly, I would never wish this on anybody. I don't even know what I'm doing with my eyes. I'm just pretty much mixing Fuego and Caliente like all over. Yeah, so in the past couple of weeks I've just been struggling not only with those health issues, but then I just got really bad anxiety over it. And I have had anxiety in the past. I'm the type of person, my anxiety stems from the unknown of not just like when I feel like I'm out of control, when I don't have control, when I don't know what's going on, I get very, very anxious. When I feel like I don't have control, like the last time I had really bad anxiety was after I graduated college, and I just felt like I didn't know what I wanted to do. Like I've always had, you know, a plan from high school. Like my high school, my goal was to get in college. College, my goal was to graduate. After I graduated, I realized I didn't really want to go into the field that I studied the way that I thought that I did, and I just felt kind of lost and just I didn't know where to turn, you know. So I got really, really bad anxiety at that point, and it was like really much a struggle. And maybe I'll take a little bit of this shade Happy Hour from the Mimosa palette. Put that on the outer corner. Anyways, yeah, so these past couple of weeks I've really been struggling with my anxiety pretty badly, and it's just been like kind of hard. This looks like an extent, like a same color that I just put on. I want a little bit of depth, or should I do spiced? No, let's do spiced. Yeah, so I've just really been struggling with that, especially like these past couple of days. It got really bad. Like I'm like scared to go to sleep, honestly, because I feel like something's gonna, what the heck was on my nail? What the heck? Yeah, I've just honestly like been scared to even go to sleep because I feel like, what if something happens in my sleep, you know? And it's just such a scary feeling. Honestly, like, take care of yourselves, please. Like, I've never been so scared for my life, honestly, and it just opens my eyes. I'm like, I never want to feel like this again. Like, I'm changing my life. Like, as soon as I get cleared to work out again and stuff, like, I'm not gonna take that for granted. Like, literally, just take care of yourself. Yeah, that's right now I'm mostly like, I'm pretty much like recovered from my health issues and stuff like that. It's just, you know, it takes a little bit of time to be fully 100% back, but for the most part, like, I'm over the worst of it, and like I'm gonna make a full recovery and all that. But I just have that little bit of fear of like something's gonna happen, and that's what I'm struggling with, like kind of working through, because obviously, like, I know, like, you know, I'm good. The doctor told me you're good, you're fine, like your body just needs to, you know, take time to come back fully. Now I'm gonna go in with the shade Paraíso. But yeah, so I mean, I feel like I know that I'm pretty much good, like health wise. Like, I've, like, as far as that health issue, like, I've pretty much overcome it. It's just now getting my mind, getting that fear. Like, health anxiety is a real thing. Like, when you feel like you have no control over your health and what's going on, and just fearing for your life, honestly, like, that's what I've been struggling with. And now, even though, like, you know, the actual health part of it is gone, I still have that, like, mental capacity to kind of overcome. So it's just been really rough, and I've just been trying to take it easy on myself, you know. Like, for me, it's just hard because I just, for the longest, I'm just so sick of being sick. I'm so sick of being, you know, just not able to do anything, pretty much. Like, just having to be in the house resting, and like not really being able to go socialize, go see my friends, even though, you know, like, I mean, I wasn't socializing crazy, but I would go, you know, social distance picnics with my friends and stuff like that. And it's like, being stuck at home by yourself is just like scary. This shade from e.l.f. is like not the best, honestly. They have other palettes, like, I mean, the mattes were fine, they were okay, but I feel like they have better quality palettes out there. Like, I don't know, what is this? I expected a little bit more. Now I'm gonna go with a little bit of cacao, just to add a little bit of depth on the outer corner, because I feel like, did I just ruin it? Maybe. I don't even know what is happening on this eyes. Take more caliente. Yeah, these eyes look so bad. Let me, I don't know, I don't like what I just did. Ooh, this bubbly color looks really pretty. Let me try that one. See, this formula from BH Cosmetics is what I wanted that e.l.f. one to be. Like, that color is really pretty, but it's just so not working. And this is with no spray or anything, and look how like smooth that like glittery shimmery color is. Let me go back in with spiced on that outer corner. Try and cover up that brown. Like, I feel like I'm just adding more and more, and it's just getting worse and worse. So let's stop while we're behind, and let me do my lashes. I have these lashes from BH Cosmetics I want to try. These are their false eyelashes in, I think it's just D301. I don't know if that's the name or that's the only like style I can see. And they look like this. They kind of remind me of the ones I've been loving from Lash in a Box, the number, what are they, 28? Yeah, I don't know off the top of my head, but you know, I've literally been using them forever. So I'm just gonna go put these lashes on really quickly, and then we'll come back and continue the conversation. Alright, so I'm back, and this is what it looks like with the lashes on. You know, they're cute lashes, sure. They're my favorite pair. Not really, but you know, they're alright. So now let's move on to the face, and I wanted to try out this Revolution Glass Skin Primer. It literally just looks like a clear like serum primer, and I do have oily combination skin. It's a lot oilier now, especially because it is like literally summertime, but I'm gonna be using a very matte foundation, so I was like, maybe it'll be fine. I just kind of wanted to see what this primer was all about. Very, very smoothing. Just a weird kind of scent to it. I don't know. Not my favorite. I like that it feels super like smooth. It's like literally a serum. Then I'm going to take a little bit of the XX Revolution Second Skin Primer. I used this in my last video, and it's basically like a dupe for the Tatcha their like canvas primer. What is it? Silk canvas, I'm pretty sure. And you see literally the tiniest bit of that goes such a long way. It's crazy. Now I'm going to do a little bit of a foundation cocktail, just because I really liked this XX Revolution, like their Fauxxdation foundation. Basically it's like their matte one, and it was a little bit too light. And then I also have this Fenty matte foundation, but this is too dark, so I figured maybe if I mix them together I might be able to make something happen. I don't know, but we're about to find out. And then I'm going to use this sponge that came in the e.l.f. Their parrot, what is it called? Retro Paradise collection. It came in a like thing of 3 sponges. So you have this one, which looks like their Total Face sponge, but less like holy. Like the other one has a lot of holes in it, and I think that's why I didn't like it, honestly. Everybody loves the Total Face sponge, but there's just something about it that I just never was the biggest fan of. And this one is like the same shape and stuff, it just doesn't have as many holes in it, and I think I'll like it a lot better for that reason. This color is not bad. Okay, did I just do something? This mixture of the Fenty and the XX Revolution, I'm kind of here for it. So now I'm going to use this NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is my first time using it. I got this a couple weeks ago, and I haven't tried it out because I really haven't been wearing a lot of makeup. This is in the shade Ginger, and again, like I said, some of the makeup is like not new makeup, it's just new to me, and everybody raves about this, and I just have never purchased it. I'm gonna let that set for a minute. So basically the whole gist of what I was trying to say earlier is just I've been out of it lately. I feel like I'm, you know, feeling better. I'm feeling more motivated to film and stuff now, so I feel like I'm kind of back at it, thankfully. Hopefully this, you know, stays up, this like motivation and wanting to film stays, and I can get a lot of content out for you guys. So as far as my anxiety, I did purchase some CBD oil, and I wanted to try it out just because I do have a friend who has really bad anxiety. She does have medication from her doctor for her anxiety, but she does also use CBD oil to kind of just help calm her nerves just on the day-to-day. So I wanted, because I don't think my anxiety is like a long-term thing, it kind of only, it's pretty situational. Like it comes up when I have, you know, some issues, or just like I said, when I'm struggling with not knowing what's happening, I get very, very anxious, and it can kind of, you know, take over my mind and my thoughts. So I wanted to try something that's a little bit a natural route and see if I could, you know, try and calm it down on my own. So I'm definitely excited for that, just to see if it works, you know, to see if it can help me, because, you know, I can always have that as a backup if I do, you know, get anxious or anything like that. I can kind of turn to a more natural way of settling it. So that's super exciting. Now I'm gonna go in with my powder, and this is the Revolution Pro Hydra Matte Translucent Setting Powder. Again, this is a first time for me using it. I've never used it. I got it when I got that NARS concealer. Ooh. It's very powdery. You can like taste it. It's going everywhere. I feel like that's gonna have really bad flashback. I feel like I can literally see it like on my skin. It did like smooth, like in real life I can't see it, but on camera I can like see it, like where it's settling on my skin. I'm gonna set the rest of my face using my Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in the shade Tan. Now I do have this Belgian Waffle palette from BH Cosmetic. It does look a little bit pale. It looks a lot paler than I thought it was gonna be. So I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna go in with the shade Cinnamon. I feel like it's not really gonna do much for my skin tone, but let's just see what happens. Do you see much of anything happening? I don't know that I do. I see like the slightest bit of color, but like not a lot. Okay, I have this Makeup Revolution their Splendor Glow Matte Bronzer. I actually got it in the shade Light. I had it in the shade Medium, and I've been wanting the light one because medium is just like kind of dark, especially for my skin tone now. So I wanted to get the light one. And ooh, that is pigmented. Okay. Yeah, this one's a lot better for my skin tone that I have right now, because I am definitely on the paler side, especially for it being summer. But quarantine, you know what I mean? Now I also did get their blush palette, the Bellini palette. This again I thought was gonna be way more orangey or like peachy, and it looks a little bit more pinky to me. I don't know, but it kind of goes with the whole vibe of this look. So we're gonna use this. Just gonna take, I'm gonna take the shade Life's a Peach right here in the middle. Oh, that's very subtle, a lot more subtle than I thought it was gonna be. I'm gonna add a little bit of Peach Please, kind of mix those two together. Oh, that looks a lot crazier on camera. Hold up. Alright, then I'm gonna go back into that Belgian Waffle palette and try the Syrup highlighter. Let's see what this is about. That's pretty. It's not my favorite base ever, honestly, but my skin's also not in the best shape ever. I'm gonna use my Pore Fix spray. Actually, I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty spray. Let me use this one. Nice. Let's go ahead and finish underneath the eyes. I'm just gonna run that spiced shade mixed with Caliente from the Retro Paradise palette, and just run that under my eye. Keep it very simple. For my liner, let's go in with ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in Puppy, I think. I think this is the shade Puppy. Let's just keep the color going, why not? It feels like it's a little bit dried out. It's usually a lot more pigmented. And then lastly, let's go in with lips, and I have quite a few options for today. So I have the Retro Paradise like lip liner lip liner like kit. I also did get 2 of the glosses from the Retro Paradise palette, and then this also comes with the gloss. Is that the same gloss? It definitely is the same gloss. Wow. I also have the 2 like glosses from the BH Cosmetics, and I'm liking the way that this one's kind of looking. I might just do... Okay, let's go in with a liner. Let's go in with... This one's in the shade... There's no shade. Shade lip liner. I don't know. It's like the more like mid-tone brown one. Ooh, that's like a perfect like nude, like literally for my skin tone right now. It's a very creamy lip liner, especially for it being a wooden pencil. And then I'm just going to top it off with the lip gloss in Extra Foam from BH Cosmetics. Nice and smooth. It doesn't feel like it's gonna last like super long. Honestly, it feels like pretty thin on the lips. Very nice and smooth though. It's cute. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, so this is the final look. Hopefully you guys liked it. It's a cute little like summer vibe kind of look. Definitely matches my little hoodie I got on. It's cute. As far as the products that I used today, the e.l.f. eyeshadow palette, it's okay. It's not the best thing ever. I feel like I could kind of have passed on it and I would have been fine. It's nothing like you gotta go out and get right now. It's cute and summery vibed, but the actual pigmentation and stuff, it's just like the mattes are cute and all, but that shimmer was just not it. I definitely liked the shimmers from the BH Cosmetics better. I feel like if I had to choose between them, I like the colors of the e.l.f. one a little bit better than the BH Cosmetics, but the BH Cosmetics formula is better than e.l.f. So if that helps at all, I don't know. The BH Cosmetics, like the bronzer palette, I could have definitely skipped on. I thought it was going to be a little bit deeper. I feel like those bronzers are going to do nothing for me, and the highlights are nothing special that I like would have paid for the whole palette for. So if I had seen it like in person, I probably would have definitely skipped over it. As far as the blushes, again, they're a little bit more on the pinkier side than I thought they were going to be. I thought they were going to be more like orangey peachy, but still good. I love BH Cosmetics blushes. They're nice and pigmented, and that color is pretty if you like those kind of tones. I don't know if I'm going to get like the most use out of it, but I will definitely, you know, keep trying it out. The lip products, I think, were probably like my favorite products out of them. That lip liner is really pretty. I love that shade of nude, and then that lip gloss on top of it just kind of like really just did something. I really like the combination of those two. That concealer is nice. I don't know, like I think the powder that I put on the concealer kind of like took away from the concealer itself, so I'll definitely keep using it. It definitely is like everyone's holy grail concealer, so I think it's a good concealer probably, but it was just overshadowed by that terrible powder. So like the Hydra matte powder from Revolution, I would definitely skip. The bronzer from Revolution is good. I love the combination on my skin of those two foundations. I think it looks really, really nice. Yeah, and so overall from this video, I just wanted to kind of let you guys know where my head was at while playing with some makeup. I'm just trying to get back into life, you know. I'm just trying to get back into it and get out of my head a lot. And so if you guys are struggling too, just know that you're not alone. A lot of people are going through a lot right now. Like, it's just chaos pretty much in the world with the pandemic and the Black Lives Matter, and just everything feels like it's so negative all the time, and that can really take a toll on your mental health. So just don't forget to, you know, take time for yourself and do things for yourself and that you like to do. And I know if you struggle with anxiety, it can be hard to kind of get out of your head, but, you know, just try and find ways to distract yourself, to cope, and to, you know, just get better. And if you feel like you need to talk to somebody, definitely take those measures. It's not anything to be ashamed of to need to talk to somebody and to get it off your chest. And, you know, if you need medication, that's okay too, you know. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being here with me and hearing me rant and, you know, go off and talk to you guys about what's going on with life. Hopefully you guys liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Make sure that you're subscribed for more content coming soon. I do have some other new makeup coming in, so you'll definitely get some more new makeup videos in the near future. And then I kind of want to do some like full face of one brand. I did get a bunch of stuff from Fenty to do one of those videos, and then a full face of black owned brands. I know a lot of people are doing that. I don't know if you guys would want to see that. So let me know. Thank you guys so much for taking your time out of your day to be here with me on my channel. I really do appreciate it, and I hope that you guys are having a fantastic day. I'm sending you lots of love and light your way. I really am. I hope all of you guys are doing good. If you're struggling, just know I feel you, I'm there with you, and we can get through this. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.